Welcome back to another episode of TemTem, and I forgot to heal up. God dang it, I just looked at my health bar. We should have healed up. We're probably going to lose this again. Oops. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, last time we got our butts handed to us, and it's not looking too good this time either, because I'm an idiot. I'm a dingus. I'm a dingus among dinguses. But anyways, we're going to see if we can't pull out a win here. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, follow Rumble on all our social media platforms listed down below. And check us out on the Rise and Storm podcast. With that being said, let's just get the show on the road, because I have a feeling we're about to get our butts handed to us. We're going to attack with Toxic on the Saku. I should also probably point out that we started basically in this video with the battle we lost last time. So we're about to see if we're going to lose again. I think we might lose again. I cried. Let's go to Valorindo. Valorindo the birdo. Let's go. Toxic Plume is good with who? Crystal. I knew that. But Tsunami is what we're looking for, because it'll get both of them cold for 3 turns. Never mind. Never mind. Big ol' Dave is asking, Ventor, what was your first shiny? Do you mean shiny Pokemon? Because my very first shiny Pokemon ever was in Pokemon Emerald. It was a shiny Whismur. About that though, that was back when I didn't even know what shinies were. So when I saw it, I thought it was a glitched Pokemon, because it had green ears instead of its normal ears or whatever. And I'm like, ooh, I want to catch it. But because the concept of shinies never existed for me at that point, I only had like 5 Pokeballs left, and all I had in my party was a Rayquaza. So no matter what I would have done, I would have knocked it out with the Rayquaza. And I only had 5 Pokeballs. All 5 failed. So I wound up killing my very first shiny thinking it was a glitched Mon. But then in the Pokemon Oraz remix, I went back and relived that moment with the Poke Radar. Only this time I actually caught the shiny Whismur, and it was part of my team for a little bit. There's a fun story for you. But yeah, that was my first shiny. Shiny before I even knew what shiners were. Can we actually pull out a win here? Because we forgot to heal before going to this battle, so we might actually be able to pull out a win. Valorindo, tank it! Good job, Valorindo. Let's go ahead and use Toxic Plume. Do we want to try and knock it out or defend us? What do you think, Dave? Should we just go for the knockout or increase our defenses? I'm leaning towards go for the knockout, since we have Crystal Dust. And that is a good combo with air, wind, TemTem. I think we're going to go and knock it out. Mine was Graveler and Heart Gold. I didn't know what it was or if it was special, but I thought it was weird. Tell my older brother. He told me not to kill it and catch it. Kill it. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page then. Ooh. I love the animations for these attacks. I love the animations for these attacks. Alright, we're down to just 2 TemTem left, and they're down to just the 1. It's looking good for us. I forget. I know shiny Geodude is gold. Is shiny Graveler gold, or did they ruin it? Oh yeah, self-destruct. No way, General, don't leave me here, General, the traitor I. No honor among poop, eh? Help me, my legs hurt. What if I say no? Oh, by all the short circuits, we're late. Ventor, are you hurt? No, but he is. And who is that? And that's what we need to find out. He's important enough to Clan Poop that General X risked everything to come here and capture him. Gold. Yeah, I thought it was gold. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, though. At least we have a lead to follow. Fine, let's get back to the city and plan our next move. Alright, Tamers, thanks for coming. Back to the dojo, we have work to do. Took you long enough, lady. You did your best, Ventor, and Carlos might have discovered something while you chased the general. So all hope is not lost. I'll see to it that this poor devil is taken care of. You come see me when you're ready. We'll see what we do next. I'll be at the dojo. Okie dokie. Sticker! Is there any other stickers here that we need to worry about? I don't see any. Alright, let's head back. Dang it, I went the wrong way. Which way do we need to go? I think we'll go right, because I don't think we've ever... No, we have to go right. Because that's where we came from. I remember now. I remember now. Okay, who are we facing? Galvanid. Don't worry, Galvanid. I don't want to battle ya. I don't want to battle ya. We failed both attempts? Okay, you're gonna die, Galvanid. Toxic gas. Crystal dust. Been watching your videos, I've been busy. No worries. Watch those videos whenever you feel like it. Because those videos like on YouTube and Rumble are there for like archive and whatnot. If people watch them, I'd be extremely happy, but don't feel like you have to. I think we want to go this way. At this point, I don't know where we're going. I sort of do, because I think this is where... Yeah, this is the healing station. Yosh, we can heal. That's a cool TemTem. Okay, now we go up. And now what do we do here? As I hiccup. We need to go to the dojo, which is all the way over there. So let's do it. Oh, neat. It's a portal. Yeah, that was cool. I don't remember seeing them in the list. It might be a shiny variant, or... What is it called in this game? Luma? Or am I thinking of Lumion Legacy or whatever? I don't know. It's the shiny variant. Oh, you're back. Well, I suppose now we have time for more formal welcome. This is Neo-Eo-Dio-Eo. My humble city. Welcome to Sapunku. Sapupi? How's the wounded bells? Poopy. His wounds are not life-threatening, but he's completely exhausted. Doctor saw him, said he needs just a few days of rest and relaxation, so I had him sent to Onsenshima. What did Clan Poopy want with him? Nothing good, that's for sure. He claims he's a deserter. I'd be skeptical about it if it wasn't for the way his comrades treated him. He might still be a double agent, so tread carefully with him. He's currently recovering in Onsenshima. Like I said, that's the west of town, across the bridge. You can't miss it. I'll go interrogate him then. That's one possible avenue of investigation, yes. If Clan Poopy wanted him so badly, he must have some crucial information. Big ol' Dave says, if portal technology becomes real, do you believe that if you teleport you die and a copy of you is made? Or do you believe something else? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And that's a scary thought to think about. Because if you die and it's just a copy, is that really you? It's tricky because I don't know. I 100% believe wormholes exist, but they're just really complicated. And wormholes I don't think are actually portals, as much as it's more along the lines of warping space and time, being able to go from point A to point B, only in like a less amount of time, if that makes sense. But I could also be on crack. But there's another lead you'll want to check. Carlos is in Nanto Labs investigating the digital disappearances. Has he learned anything? Last I heard from him, he was cross-examining the witnesses. As I told you in Kisawa, digital prototypes have been disappearing from my lab for some time. Never managed to learn how or why, but now I suspect Clan Poopy, of course. Carlos can surely use your help. If the Poopy are behind the operation, we need to put a stop to it immediately, before they use the stolen digital TemTem to strike again like they did in Kisawa. Gotta interrogate the wounded Poopy and check on Carlos. What should I do first? Up to you, congressional agent. If Musa trusts you to represent Congress interests, I trust you too. I'll instruct my people to cooperate with you, Ventor. This is bigger than you, me, or Sapanku. The whole archipelago is at stake. I'm on my way. Please let me know when you find out more. I'll help as much as I can. Can I not beat you up yet? I want to beat you up. Dang it. I don't think the game wants us to beat them up. Since it's here in town, we'll go up here. What do you think, Dave? Do you think that's would kill you and make a clone of you and whatnot, or do you think something else? These little guys are cute. Alrighty then. Yeah, wormhole technology is safer. I don't know how you'd even prove the original person who teleported died. Yeah, that's tricky. You'd have to, like, do some form of test or whatever. But even then, like, if you test it on, like, rats, how are you going to tell that it's the original? I need my game overlay, because I'm having problems reading chat. That should be better. Yes, I can read chat now. Woohoo! Okay. An elevator? Dave has a sinking feeling you do die when you teleport and a copy is made. It would depend on if we'd be able to teleport our minds, or if you believe that humans have souls, our souls. Because as long as our minds and souls are transferred, I don't think I'd have a problem with, like, my body dying only to be remade. It's a matter of minds and souls. I don't know where I'm supposed... Never mind. But rest assured, I will get to the bottom of this, and we will know exactly how and why those digital TemTem have vanished from this lab! Ventor, I guess you being here is bad news. Means you didn't manage to catch your prey? Sasaya says you might need a hand. I hope she's not dissing my professional skills. Nah, joking. Dave says he doesn't think your consciousness can teleport. That's fair. For me, I feel like it's possible. I think it's definitely possible. Because if we can download our consciousness to something like the internet, that would be in a way of teleporting, I would argue. Because I firmly believe that one day we'll be able to hook up our brains to computers and technology and whatnot, and be able to transfer our minds into a digital verse or whatever. That is sort of teleporting, yeah. I agree. It's interesting because the possibilities are real. It's just a matter of, do we have the technology yet? Do we have the technology to succeed? See this lot here? I've narrowed down the list of suspects to these three here. I'm sure it must be one of them. The person who's been stealing top-notch digital prototypes from Nanto Labs is in this very room right now. I think it's Carlos. Carlos is the one that's been stealing the digital TemTem. Dr. Wood, one of the researchers, Homer, lab assistant, and Alberto, one of the cleaning boys. Why them? They were the only ones working in the main lab last night when the last batch of digital TemTem vanished. Everyone else from their floor had gone home for the night, and there was an inventory checker right before that, so it must be one of them. Plenty, and a few red herrings too. What I need right now is a fresh pair of eyes. Yours will do, the man who smoked out the poopy spas from Tasa Desert, no less. With me, partner. First, I'll give you the timeline of the night. Oh my goodness, I can tell there's going to be a lot of dialogue here. Oh my god. Oh. If I wanted to play a visual novel, I'd play Digimon Survive. First, I'll give you a timeline of the night that the last prototype disappeared. I have confirmed all of it, so you can trust it's correct. Then I suggest you interrogate the suspects one by one, get their version of the events. And lastly, before you come back to me, I recommend you take a little tour of the whole lab, familiarize yourself with the building, and then hit me up, and we'll move to the denouement like these pretentious novels. That is, we'll go through the testimonies again, see if we can catch the culprit. Ready? Got it. Get my timeline straight, interrogate suspects, and check the locations. Get back to you. Excellent, we need to nail this one, partner. With Telebos gone again, this might be our only card against Clan Poopy. We can't afford any mistakes. Ready? Here goes nothing. So round 7, these three were the last ones on the first floor. Dr. Wood, Homura were working on their computers, the ones on the western side of the room. Humberto was sorting the recycling by the elevator. At some point between 8 and 9, Homura got up and went somewhere else and returned at 9. Now Alberto was seen leaving his place as well. Around 10, everyone went home. The receptionist was the last one and locked it down. Got it all? Ready to interrogate the suspects, or do you want me to run through the timeline again? Homura and Alberto. Homura and Alberto. Start with Dr. Wood. Which one's Dr. Wood? This one? Me first? Okay then. I've already answered all the questions, but okay, go on, I suppose. Tell me why you steal the TemTem. Well, I didn't. A bit more finesse, Ventor. So I guess I worked all day here. I didn't leave the main lab, I don't think. And I guess I didn't see anything useful either. My desk is against the western wall, so all I can see is my screen, so I'm not much help. Then I left by 9, I think. I was the first one to leave. Wait, that doesn't make me a suspect, right? You could have been either of those two. Who knows what they were up to alone in here, thick as thieves. Nothing suspicious, or more like nothing at all. My workstation is against the wall, like I said, so nothing, sorry. No, not once. Well, actually, I went out for ramen at some point. I was getting peckish. Don't look at me like that. Everyone has to eat, right? She left the building. The receptionist might have seen her, Ventor. Just want you to know I have no reason to steal anything. I love my job. This is surreal. You're his sidekick. Alright, let's be done with it. I spent all day working. I had a couple of cordial conversations with colleagues, naturally, then I left at the same time as Alberto. Like I said, Alberto at around 7:30 maybe. It was about talking all the draft paper for recycling. Oh, and later I went to have a chat with Tetsuya, one of the design guys. We played a board game for a minute to clear my mind. Director Sasaya was still in her office, so there, unless you suspect her. It would be interesting to know if Tetsuya confirms his alibi. Which one's Tetsuya? Well, maybe I shouldn't say, but since these are exceptional circumstances, Dr. Wood went out that evening. She said she was going home for ramen, but now it sounds mighty suspicious, doesn't it? You might want to check with that rest of blah blah blah. Alberto! Another detective, how exciting. I mean, yes, officer, I'll answer any questions. Just shoot. Do you speak to anyone? Yes, at some point I went up to design. Dr. Wood had told me the archives had a lot of our old stuff that should be sent to recycling. So I rode the elevator to the 3rd floor and talked to Aya. She's the one in charge of the archives. I don't remember what time it was. Worth checking with Aya. I think it was like 10 maybe, pretty late. I was chit-chatting with my friend Homura. We went out together. The doctor was long gone by then. I don't mean to imply anything by that. That's it, no more questions. I mean, blah 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 blah. I got a 10,000 word essay on steak. Hoverboard cart says he got a 10,000 word essay on steak. Do you like steak, hoverboard? We were told to go up here, right? Ah, yeah. Let me think. I don't think so. No, wait. Yes, we did. Very briefly, he asked me something about old files, but I didn't have any time, so I said leave it for today. But today, well, it's messy. Don't remember what it was, but Duchess Asaya was in her office. "500 characters. Hoverboard says very much. He likes steak. Is Big Ol' Dave asks, is steak sticky? Hoverboard says I'd post it if it was 500 characters and not 10,000. Where's the receptionist lady? We need to talk to the receptionist lady. I guess on ground floor hall, maybe? Are you the receptionist lady? Not sure the exact times, but Dr. Wood left first, still a bit early, and then the other two left together quite late, maybe 10. I had to wait, log up the place. Well, actually, yes, Dr. Wood left and then came back, but that was at lunchtime, and if I recall correctly, they ran the inventory much later, right? So she smuggled something out and found out. I love Detective Series, blah 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 blah. Okay, I think I have an idea on who it might be. Hoverboard just spent 2.5 hours playing VR. This isn't just enjoyment, more so an addiction. What are you addicted to? Phasmophobia? Are you ready? You'll only have one chance, Ventor. This is serious. She claims she was the first to leave that night alone. She says she didn't see or hear anything suspicious. Big Ol' Dave says, I stole it. I didn't steal it. Hoverboard is addicted to, yeah. She went out during the day, did she? At what time? At lunchtime. That's correct, but is it relevant? Exactly. If she'd done it during lunchtime, it would have been discovered during the afternoon's inventory. So what's your final word on Dr. Wood? She's innocent. Hoverboard's butt's been wiped. And Hoverboard is spamming. Banana. I'm surprised I left that one there. Let's move on to the next suspect then. Homer, the lab assistant. Played a game with Tetsuya. Both saw us in her while they played. Is that enough of an alibi? Oh well. Oh. Spoke to Aya. And she confirmed that, so he's not particularly suspicious in my book. Sorry, did he do it? He did it! Fortunately for both of us, I'd already reached the correct conclusion by using my gray cells. Our culprit, the one who lied and whose version doesn't check out, is... Why do we have to go through all that then if you already knew it? Homer. Lab Assistant Homer, you are under arrest for the theft of digital TemTem. Wrong, I'm innocent, I can prove it. I don't think so, buddy. Ventor caught you fair... I did. Surrender now and you'll have a fare. I can't explain, but... No way. What the? Where did he go? He's running away. Run, get him before you lose him. Where'd he go? Blue hair. Guys, the god disappeared. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Design, maybe? We'll go to the hall. Actually, I think we'll continue this chase next time. We're gonna wrap up this video right here, right now. So for those on YouTube and Rumble, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, follow Rumble on all our social media platforms listed down below. I appreciate each and every one of you. And check out the Rise and Storm podcast on most podcasting platforms. With that being said, I'll catch you all next time. Have a fantastic morning, noon, or night, because we are out. Peace.